Morning everybody. Yeah, Sunday morning, 2 days to go, and you know what, it's Cheltenham race week, isn't it? The Cheltenham Festival, absolutely phenomenal. We used to live in Cheltenham, Dorney myself and Matthew, and I used to go to all 3 days before it was a 4-day festival many moons ago. So I thought I'd give you a bit of an update and give you any facts and things that one or two of my good pals from around the country obviously thinks it's got great chances with some good prices and so forth. Now, as you know, it kicks off on Tuesday, so we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It was 3 days many years ago. Now the Gold Cup is on a Friday, so we've got the 4 days. It's going to be manic everywhere you go, especially here in the south of Tenerife. Now, if you just tuned in, my name's Webby. I have my own YouTube channel, Webby Sports Roundup, here in sunny Tenerife. And you can subscribe for free. Any comments from any vlogs I do, please do. And we have a Facebook page, which I don't touch. My pal Foggy, my number 99, he puts it all together every day, and he does a phenomenal job. So Facebook page, exactly the same, Webby Sports Roundup. And what we're trying to do as well is we're trying to kick into the other islands, whether it's Gran Canaria, whether it's Lanzarote, Fuerteventura, El Hierro, La Palma, etc. If we know there's lots of Brits over there, because we're having a chat to Foggy and I saying, listen, why don't we go to the other islands? There's nobody else does any sports roundup like my good self. Most people do the restaurants, the bars, and so on, so do a fantastic job as they do, showing people from back home in Britain or wherever you are in the world. They come in for a bit of sun, they want to see all this bars and restaurant stuff and without the rain. Because Foggy, spoke to Foggy this morning, he said, Webby, it's raining. I said, and he got the heating on. Not here today, so look at it. It's going to be probably 23, 24, 25 degrees. So all you got to do is just enjoy it when you come over. And what I've done, I've put together, I've made a few phone calls to some good friends of mine who love their racing and know they're racing. And they've given me their good facts. I'm not saying their tips, because at the end of the day, I think you appreciate that at Cheltenham, they're all trying. It's big prize money. And it's going to be difficult to win the big races, unless you're your Mullins of the world. You're obviously your Nichols, Nicky Hendersons. It's going to be tough. They're the big boys. They go for it, don't they? They've got the big horses and so forth. And that's going to be a tough one. But anyway, it is what it is. So we're going to have a go. We'll have a bit of fun. As I said, I made the phone calls. And I've got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 of my good pals put some suggestions out. But before that, this morning on my Webby Sports Roundup, Ash, who was on my show a couple of weeks, 2 Fridays ago, lovely fella, lives at Newmarket. Bit of a flat man, but likes the jumps very much as well. So check that vlog out. He's put 1 or 2 of his fancies on. So if you fancy a little flutter, a little bet, don't go mad. Just enjoy yourself. At the end of the day, there's only one winner, and that's the bookie. And what you got to appreciate is you got to have a disclaimer. If you're under 18, please don't gamble or don't bet. If your head is in the clouds, if you're in cuckoo land, don't bet. If you're drunk, don't bet, because there's only one winner. The bookie will take the money off you, guaranteed. I've been there, done it, bought the t-shirt as a bookie. I will be working, as most people know by now, in the Hop and Grapes in Portocolon, upstairs. One end you got the Keg and Church. Plane's going across now, coming into the airport. Got the Keg and Church around the corner, and you got the Old Lodge on the other end. 1 or 2 other bars are also going to do the horse racing, but all I'm advertising today is, or bit of punt, is for the Hop and Grapes, where I'll be working, and I'll be in there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But you can drink anywhere you like, and you can still come in and have a little bet, little gamble. Don't expect me to talk to you for 5 minutes. It ain't going to happen. I'm going to be mega busy. I've done it every year for the past few years for Mark, and it is mega busy. I look forward to it, and I don't. It's just graft. All right, and I love it. Absolutely love it. So it's a bit of fun. It's harder. But don't forget, when you're in England, in the corals, you're doing that, put your slip in, take it out, and then what happens here, you got to do this, you got to do that, take the money off them. No, it is what it is, isn't it? Right. without further ado, let's kick in. So well done to Ash this morning. Fingers crossed you might get a winner or two there. Some good little fancies there, that's for sure. Right, so what I'm going to do, first guy came back to me, one of my good pals. I shan't name who these people are because obviously it's not fair. I'm just going to give you their fancies and what they think. It's up to you with a pen and paper now to write them down and do what you want to do, and let's see by the end of the week if anybody's had a good earner and a good bit of fun and you've earned a few quid. First, I want a big shout out to my pal Devon.com, Jay. He's over there with all the boys and over there in Benidorm. So good luck to Jay. Well done, big man. Now, spoke to me first pal a week ago. Now, let's have a look. Get your pen and paper ready. He's given me 3 that he fancies. First of all, he's on the Tuesday at the 450 race. Milan Tino. That's in the juvenile handicap hurdle. Second race, he's given me, what else has he given me? Oh, he's also given me on Wednesday now. So we'll go Tuesday, Wednesday the second one. He's given me In Excelsis Dio in the 450. That's on Wednesday. And on top of that, he's given me a horse on Thursday. But that's the Theatre Man. Theatre Man on Thursday, I think that's 410. Just double check these, but sometimes they got a couple of entries. I'm not too sure which ones are, so they've got a couple of entries, and if they're not in one, they're obviously in the other one, so check it. So Milantino, In Excelsis Dio, and Theatre Man. That's one of my good pals. That's his 3 selections for Cheltenham. I will name this gentleman because he's on my show every single week. This is Lee Sobot. Top man, Leeds United Football Club fan, and as you know, he works for the Yorkshire Evening Post, and he sends me over his fancy every single week. It was a for yesterday, but it is what it is, and we are still up probably about 9% over the 10 minutes. He's been giving me various fancies. Now, he's given me one a day. On Tuesday, in the 250, he's given me Meetings of the Waters. He's given me 2 for Thursday. So not a Wednesday, he's given me 2 for Thursday, which is in the 130, Ginny's Destiny. And he's also given me one in the 210, which is Cleatus Poulan. A Cleatus Poulan, I think it is Poolan. That's in the 210, both on Thursday at Cheltenham. And the Friday's the big one, the big Gold Cup. He loves a favourite. And he doesn't think that Galloping Deschamps at 11 to 8 for the Gold Cup will be beaten. But he's given us a bit of an outsider as well in the same race. It's about 16s. Bravesman Game each way in the Gold Cup. That's about 16 to 1. But don't forget, you've got Bet365, you've got Corals, you've got Ladbrokes, you've got lots and lots of various bookies. And they're all going to be different prices, aren't they, up and down the country. Let's move on to one of my other pals. He's given me a few, but I've just dug out a couple. He's in the Coral Cup with Dolly the Great. That's on Wednesday in the 250. That's in the Coral Cup on Wednesday. That's one of my good pals, Dolly the Great. And he also gave me Iberico Lord. Somebody else has given me that a little bit later on. Iberico Lord. That's the 3:30 Tuesday. I think it was in a five Friday race as well. But obviously the entries was taken out of the Friday one, and it's in the Tuesday one. 3:30. That's in the Champion Hurdle. That's Iberico Lord. I think you might find that's a decent price. So that's probably an each way. On top of that, he sent me a message. He said, "Webby, tell the people, Mark Walsh, top jockey, he got about 10 to 1. Not sure what it is at the moment. He got Mark Walsh, top jockey, to win obviously the most races at Cheltenham." Remember Ruby Walsh? What a jockey he was, wasn't he? Right, so that's the first 3 I've given it at the moment. They've given him some nice decent horses with some decent prices. Let's have a look. One more to go. This is my other good pal. This gentleman actually is a bit of a flat horse man. He's got good contacts in Newmarket on the flat, but he also gets 1 or 2 jumps. Now, he sent me over a couple as well, so let's have a look. On the Tuesday, again, he does fancy the favourite here, Ballyburn in the 130. That's the Supreme Novices hurdles. That's about evens across the board for Tuesday. Wednesday's giving me Tishan in the 530. That's the champion bumper. That was a decent price. I think that was double figures. I think it's about 10 to 1 early doors. So have a look at that. Wednesday Tishan in the champion bumper. Thursday is giving me Crambo in the 330. That's the Paddy Power Stayers hurdle. And last but not least, again, he's given me that Iberico Lord Tuesday at 3:30. Is that? I think that was the Coral Cup when I can't remember. Anyway, I think it was entered on a Friday as well, but they've not put it on the Friday. They've put it in the Tuesday. The Iberico Lord Tuesday, Iberico Lord 3:30. That is. So, better get your pens and papers and have a look at that. But as I say, don't forget. Policy question, you got different prices whichever bookmaker that you deal with, and like our bookmaker will all be working the 4 days in Hopping Grapes. We'll be giving you the prices for Bet365. And all I'm going to say to you is, if you're watching this and you're coming over, please don't come and say it is. Just say it's 2 o'clock. Don't say give us a price for the 3:30, 4 o'clock. It ain't going to happen. We're too busy. We haven't got time. On top of that, all I'm going to advise you, please, is as soon as the race finishes, please don't come up within 30 seconds asking for your money, because when you got the slips, you got them that big. I mean, we're talking not like 10, 20, 30. We're talking 100, 2, 3, 4, and we've got to work another couple of bookies around the corner as well. So just take your time, calm down. You will all be paid. Right, that's that lot. Now, my last one, he came to me, he sent me this one yesterday. I think this is a good contact. Now, this is for Tuesday, 450. I've had a look, I fancy this myself. Got this from France. It's in the juvenile handicap hurdle on Tuesday at Cheltenham in the 450, and it's called Batman Girac. Batman as Batman and Robin, Girac, G-I-R-A-C. Have a look at that. Again, as I say, different prices across the board. I'm going to give you a disclaimer again. Please, if you're under 18, don't gamble. You're not allowed. Okay? It's against the law. If your head is in the clouds, drugs and all that sort of stuff, don't gamble. Don't chase your money, because you know when you chase your money, the bookies will take even more off you. And on top of that, don't bet if you're drunk, please, because it's not worth it. Your money in your pocket at the start of the day will be nil at the end of the day. Right, that's from me pals. Now I'm just going to say to you, I'm going to show you something now. That's the closest I'm going to get to a horse this week, that's for sure. I'm hoping that it might give me a bit of a winner. Now, I think tomorrow I might want, if I got time, I might have a look myself and pick out one for each day of the week as well. One for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I just haven't had time. It's been that busy. So don't forget, that's my Cheltenham Festival vlog. I'm looking forward to everybody that's coming over. Obviously, you got Kevin the Scotsman's coming over. Me pal Andy Hube's coming over. I got him a table on Friday. Kevin on Wednesday. Who else have I got? Kieran. Good pal Kieran. I've only ever met him once, but I know he's a cracking guy. He is, what can I say? He's the starter at Newmarket. You know when you see Newmarket races and he's up the steps and he presses the lever and what have you. That's what he does. He's a starter. Kieran, over with his son and his daughter-in-law. So I look forward to seeing them this week, that's for sure. And I've got a table booked for them. Lots of other people have been asking me for tables, but it's so busy. But all I'm going to say is you can drink elsewhere and just come down. We'll take your money as long as we win. It's as simple as that. So all I'm going to say now is be safe, be lucky, enjoy the horse racing. It is the best racing in the world. Whether you're flat or whether you jumped, it is phenomenal. All the Irish go to Cheltenham. Lots of Irish and lots of others all around the country obviously descend in Benidorm, whether they go to Tenerife, Lanzarote, Gran Canaria and so forth. It's just a fantastic 4-day meeting. It is the best. As I say, before we came here, Dawn, myself and Matthew, we used to live at Cheltenham and I used to live around the racecourse and I used to go all 3 days before it was a 4-day event, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. You see the stars there, you see everything. It's just fantastic. And I remember, quick one, I spoke to the Queen Mother when she was alive many years ago. So that's my bit of claim to fame to say. I said, morning, ma'am. Morning, sir. She says, oh, sir, if she only knew. The Mayor of Callium. It is what it is, isn't it? Right, that's it. I'm going. It's Mother's Day. Take the boss out. Matthew, we're going out for a little bit of a sherbet and a coffee and a cake somewhere down around by one of the beaches, which would be nice. She's getting all ready. Buster's ready. Buster's coming too. So we're going to have a cracking morning. So don't forget, Tuesday, hopping grapes. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Come early. I'll be there early. You'll be massive, busy. We're going to have a drink, have a chat, have a sherbet, have a great bet, and you're going to enjoy yourself. So all I'm going to say is now, if you haven't subscribed to me, Webby Sports Roundup on YouTube. Also, don't forget, Foggy Man number 99. He is he does all my Facebook page for me. Any comments down below, or if you've got any tips or any fancies that you've got, send them to me, please. This is going out obviously this afternoon. And a big shout to Tim, who does all my production work and so forth on a Friday. Absolutely phenomenal. Lots more things doing for this week coming live on a Friday, you know, in Laura's Bar. So all I'm going to say is, from me, Webby, you have an absolute fantastic day. And all the mothers out there, you have a great day. And all the kids, look after your mum. You only get one. All right? So for me, Webby, in the sunshine of sunny Tenerife, and in my manner, all I'm going to say is G up and get yourselves a couple of winners. And I'll see you within the next week. Bye, everybody. Take care.